Hello everyone, we haven't cooked a fish in a long time, so today I'm gonna teach you cool fine dining recipe with salmon poached in soy sauce, beets and zucchini. So let's do it. And let's start with the beetroot. I'm gonna use it in two ways, beetroot fondant and the rest I'm gonna use for the puree.
I peel my beetroot first and then I cut thick slices. I use a small pastry ring to create a cylinder shape, but if you want to, you can do different shapes for your plating. I keep these cylinders for later and I chop roughly the rest and spread it on the baking tray. And let's give one beetroot to my food inspector. He was hesitant for beet and took it to his laboratory, but ultimately he approved it. I season the beetroot with oil, salt and fresh thyme. Close it completely and then bake it at 180 degrees Celsius until the beetroot is soft. The cylinders I will cook slowly in the water with lemon, salt and thyme until soft. You can also use different spices, garlic or stock, but make sure you don't cook it too much.
The next vegetable I want to use is zucchini. I do steamed slices, which I'm gonna use on top of the salmon, and then crisps.
For my crisps, I start with mandolin and make nice thin slices. The next step is to season it with salt, but you don't do it mainly for the taste, but the salt pulls out the water from the zucchini and then it is easier to make it crispy. I leave it like this for around 10 minutes and in the meantime I do other slices for my next garnish. I use the green part and lay them down nicely next to each other. You can adjust the thickness and the size to your taste or kind of the fish. I put it on baking paper so I can steam it later on easily. Now I can dry the water with a paper towel and season it with salt, pepper and a little bit of oil. And I bake them at the same temperature as the beetroot, around 180 degrees Celsius until they get crispy.
And now let's start with the fish. First, I need to create my poaching liquid. I'm gonna leave my recipe I'm doing now in the description down below, but probably you will have to adjust it depending on your stock or soy sauce you're using.
So I mix fish stock, soy sauce, garlic, lemon zest, peppercorns and sugar in the pot. Bring it to a boil and then take it out of the heat. I have piece of salmon here, but you can of course use different fish for this dish if you like. I take out the skin and then cut my portions. And let's do a quick test. And yes, this time there is no question, the salmon is good. You can find different times and temperatures for different kind of fish on the internet, but I think you don't have to overthink it. The point is to cook it low and slow, so try to stay in between 50 to 60 degrees Celsius and the fish should be cooked in around 20 minutes depending on the size. Baked beetroot is very soft now, so I transfer it into the blender and blend it until smooth. I'm using olive oil, but you can also use different oils or even combination of oil and water. I strain it. At the end you can adjust your seasoning, salt, maybe something sour if you want to, and the puree is ready to go. The crisps are also ready. Some of them get too dark, so I'm not gonna use them, but most of them will work. At this time, is salmon cooked enough, so I take it out from the pot and finish the sauce. I strain it with a cloth and reduce it until I get some thickness. In the meantime, I steam my zucchini on the top for around 1 minute. And when the sauce gets thicker, I finish it with butter. In the end, I put the fish back in that sauce, so I reheat them a little bit. And the last thing I have to do is steam my zucchini so it fits my fish. Brush it with oil and season it with flaky salt on the top.
And now I have everything ready, so let's do the plating. Today I'm gonna do at least 2 plating options. The second one you can see with my other bonuses on my Patreon page. Check out the link in the description down below.
I start with nice swipe of beetroot puree, then nice soy sauce, poached salmon, few beetroot cylinders, zucchini crisps, sunflower cress, and I finish it with my soy sauce with lemon. So I hope you like it, guys. If you would like to take your home cooking a bit more seriously and move it to the next level with me, check out my website and apply for my personal coaching.
And if you want to learn another cool salmon recipe, check out this video and learn how I can make my favorite salmon tartar at home. Thank you for watching and I see you soon.